what's up everyone, GameDad here, coming at you guys with another unboxing video. Now, I have mentioned it in a couple of videos in the past, but I am actually gathering all the parts together for my brand new PC build that I'm doing. And I'm really excited because something special came in the mail today, and that is my new ROG Crosshair VIII Hero Wi-Fi motherboard. So this thing, it's a mouthful on its name, but you know what? It is just packed to the brim with all the latest and greatest features, as it was just recently released. So we are going to take a look at everything that comes inside the box with this guy, and I'm going to show you guys what this board is all about. Alright everybody, here it is, the ROG Crosshair VIII Hero with Wi-Fi. That's right, I sprung for that Wi-Fi action. So here's the awesome box. We got all kinds of information, warranty support, all of that on that side. And on this side, more of that nice holographic look. We'll go ahead and flip this guy over. And as you can see, there is a veritable smorgasbord of different specs on here. So it gives you some nice up-close screenshots of all the different pieces that are on this. But just to give you guys an idea, on the back panel I/O ports, we have a clear CMOS button, BIOS flash back. We have 2x2 Wi-Fi module. We have 4 USB 3.2 Gen 1 ports. We have 8 USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports. We have an anti-surge 2.5G LAN RJ45 port. Okay, I work in IT. I have never heard of that naming convention. 2.5G. I'm guessing they're meaning gigabit, but normally that means it puts a GB there, so that's new to me. Then we also have an anti-surge, just regular LAN port, so it's got 2 LAN. Then we also have an optical out for audio, and we also have gold-plated audio jacks because gold is a phenomenal conductor of electricity for sound equipment. Then we have the Intel Ethernet controller, the 1211AT. We also have a Realtek. I'm not going to say everything that's on that LAN controller. It's just talking about that one from before. It has Game First Tech built into it to prioritize gaming packets for online play. It also has anti-surge LAN guard. And moving down to the wireless and Bluetooth, it comes with it is 802.11ax, but all of that is being renamed so that people can actually figure it out, and that means it is now Intel's Wi-Fi 6. Now, there's a lot of Intel stuff on here, but make no mistake, I'm definitely going AMD this time. My new processor is the AMD Ryzen 9 3900X. That's what's going into this board right here, but it still has some Intel tech in it. So back to it. We got that Intel Wi-Fi 6 AX200 module. We have 2x2 Wi-Fi with the MU MIMO 802.11a, b, g, n, a, c, a, x support. So every Wi-Fi that exists for us common folk nowadays. It has dual frequency band 2.4 and 5G Wi-Fi with Bluetooth 5. Then under the audio, we have the ROG Supreme FX. It's the S1228 channel codec, so got some excellent audio stuff getting built in right there. Let's see, got a couple other things in there. Sonic Studio 3, we have Sonic Radar 3, and then from the factory, ATX form factor, and then it gives the measurement of the board. And moving to the other side, it's AM4 CPU socket for Ryzen 2nd and 3rd gen. Oh, and 1st gen apparently, and also Radeon and Vega graphics processors. It is that AMD X570 chipset, the brand new one that did not exist as of like a month ago. And then also in there, it has a 4DIMM DDR4 memory max of 128 gigs of memory. That is intense. I'm only putting 32 in my rig. Maybe one day I'll get more in there, but man, this thing can take 128. And it can take up to the 4600 megahertz range. That is awesome. It has two PCIe 4.0 by 16 slots, one PCIe 4.0 by 16 slot at the ×4, and then it also has one PCIe 4.0 slot ×1, so you get that little slot in there as well. It has multi-GPU support using two-way SLI. That's where you can get that NVLink connecting your multiple cards. As I said before, it has a total crap ton of USB ports, and that's really why I wanted this board. This board has a ton of I/O on the back and a ton of I/O that can go into the front as well. And then storage, it can also take two M.2, or if you're using SATA drives, whatever, you can plug all those in as well. So enough talking about specs. Let's take a look inside. Oh, I wanted that to be epic. There we go. Ooh, shiny. But that's just the plastic. Let's move that. Ooh, still shiny. We're gonna go ahead and pull this guy out. Let's see if I can do it without making a bunch of people everywhere cringe. All right, let's pop the board out. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna give it the old flip. It's almost like they don't want anything to happen to it in transit. That's so weird. All right, so as you can see, here's the board. Isn't it beautiful? We have our M.2 slots. We've got one under here, one under here. Here's our two of our PCIe 4.0 16 slots. We got our one here. Here's another 16 slot. We have our AM4 socket right there, our everything for our DIMM modules, our totally redesigned VRM right here. Now, I thought about going with the Crosshair VIII formula, but that one with the VRM, it specifically is if you have a custom loop, because it has a EK water block built into the VRM. So I am not doing a custom water loop, I am doing an AIO. So that is why I decided to go with the Hero, because other than losing two front USB ports for the IO and the water block, this board is identical to the formula. It has all the same goodies, like down to every single spec except for those couple of options. Now, we also have all of our header pins over here. We have even more over here, and then we have power here, we have power here, we have power everywhere on this thing. It's insane. I have not built a computer in a very long time, and tech has come a long way in the past decade. There you can see all the SATA ports, all kinds of them, and we're gonna go ahead and flip this around so I can show you the rear IO. One thing that I thought was cool is it actually comes with the IO shield pre-installed. Look at all of that access. That's crazy. There are so many stinking ports on this thing. I wanted something with a lot of access because I like to do VR and I have multiple systems. So I'd like to just keep everything plugged in all at once. And this is definitely gonna let me do it. On my previous build, I actually had to go buy a powered USB 3.0 splitter just to be able to plug in VR and make it work. So kind of nice that I don't have to do that anymore. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back into its nice little safety spot. Let's see, how did this go in here though? Probably should have paid attention to that. I'm gonna go ahead and just toss it back down in there. There we go. Now, let's move that out of the way. And let's see what else ROG sent us. We get a coaster. How kind of them. We also get time to gear up. 20% off cable mod. Ooh, here you go everyone. Get your screen grab. Here, I'll focus in. Here's a coupon for 20% off your next cable mod order. There's that code. Boom. If I remember, I will put it down in the description. Let's focus back in. Now, the important stuff. The case sticker right there. Gotta have that decal. Then we get our DVD with other stuff. Republic of Gamers. Thank you for your purchase of this ROG product. You've made the choice of champions. Well, thanks, ROG. Ooh, this is nice. Bunch of, let's see, what is that? Cable labels. Very nice. These have a really nice feel to them, too. These are some high quality stickers. And even the stickers are RGB. Look at that. Amazing. Then we have a user guide that is a mile long. That's a big old user guide. All right. Now, where's the other goodies? I'm sure there's other stuff in here. Let's see. Oh, there's a hidden compartment. They were trying to hide the other goodies from me. Let's see, what do we got here? We have a stack of SATA cables, including some at right angles, 90-degree angles. That is nice. Help to plug into some of those side ports. These are, oh, M.2 screws. That is nice. They include the M.2 kit. And right here, what do we have? This is something that I don't know. What is this? This is a cable. Does it have writing on it? No, it looks like some sort of extension cable for something. Not quite sure what yet, but when I get it all built, I'm sure I'll find out. Here is the Q connector. Plug everything in and just go right into the board. What's this guy? This looks like a fan control, or I wonder if this is that thing I read about called Node. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we put it all together too. Alright, here we go. Dual antenna for the Wi-Fi. Fancy, and I like it. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and get all this put back. I am still waiting on my CPU to arrive. Actually, by the time you see this video, I probably will have already had the CPU and done the build, and will probably be editing the build video on the new build. So you will see that in the next few weeks, and until then, enjoy the new eye candy. So there you have it, everyone. That is everything that comes inside the box for my brand new ROG Crosshair VIII Hero Wi-Fi. So, as I said, you know, kind of a mouthful on the title that they got going on there, but you know what? This thing has so many features, and it has the latest bleeding edge tech that regular consumers like myself can get my hands on. So, I'm really excited that this is going into my new build. Everything from that X570 chipset all the way down to even being able to do PCIe 4.0. I am super stoked to have this in my new computer. Now, if you guys like this video, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below. And also while you're down there, please be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons, as well as that little notification bell so you get an alert every time I got a new video coming out. Now, as always, I'm GameDad. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later.